Hey everyone, this is Corey with Stafford CDC. Kind of a different angle for this one. It's just kind of working with what I have here while my girlfriend and I are dog sitting. But today I'm going to be bringing you my full review of the Artisan Cutlery Ahab, also known serial number here is 1851P. I assume the P is for like pack-a-wood or something like that, as this is the wood-handled variant of this. I believe it also comes in black G10. Now, this is a really interesting design coming out of Artisan. I don't know the name of the designer. The initials NR are on the blade here, which you can see right next to the thumb stud. Hopefully, this will focus. Maybe, maybe not. But NR is written on right next to the thumb studs there. And this is a really unique design. As you can see, it has a very interesting handle shape, to say the least. You have these scallops in it, as well as some jimping on the back spacer here. And it's actually very ergonomic. You can see the way that kind of fits my hand. Also choke up a little bit. And it feels really, really nice in the hand. And this harpoon makes for a really nice spot for your thumb to land when cutting with this. This is an exceptionally thin and slicey knife. The blade stock thickness on this, I didn't look up any statistics. I guess statistics isn't the right word, but specs for this. I didn't look any up, but I assume this is 0.09 blade stock, or thinner potentially. It's definitely similar to that of the TRM Atom and Neutron and Shadow, which are knives I'm very familiar with. So that's kind of how I'm judging it, just based off of visuals. And there's a nice swedge in this portion here where this harpoon is that really thins it out towards the tip and makes this an excellent slicer. Now, the pocket clip isn't my favorite thing, but it's nice. It's just kind of boring, but I'm glad to see that they went with a milled clip. You can see there's no hardware on the pocket clip. Annoyingly, there is a screw underneath it, and this really, I couldn't get this apart, is another thing, but I'll get more into that in a second while I'm talking about this clip. It's a very slightly contoured titanium clip. There's no complaints. It's just a little boring for me, but I'm really happy to see that they use this opposed to any kind of like a wire clip or a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a spring clip, like a bent spring clip. Another cool little feature is this jimping right up here. Makes for a really nice little bit of extra grip when holding on to this. The action's phenomenal, running on bearings. So you can see it drops shut and closes with just a little shake. You can reverse flick this off of the harpoon, or you can use either of the thumb studs, of course. There are ambidextrous thumb studs, though not ambidextrous carry. And they work well. They have a really nice texture to them, which you can see here. They have like a radial, almost milling on them that provides really nice texture. And if you do it correctly, you can pull this up and out of your pocket and deploy it like an Emerson wave. So that's kind of cool that this has that ability. But overall, an interesting knife. It's not something that I ever would have purchased on my own. This was bought by Mike from Sharp & Blade. Now, this it is a really interesting design, and it's cool to see companies getting out there with weird stuff again. We was like the king of weird shit back in the day, and they kind of gotten away from that, and no one's really tackling designs like this anymore, where you have a lot of curves and a lot of, distinguishing features. But Artisan took this and they made it possible for the designer. And if I remember to do it, I will put the name of the designer in the description down below. But yeah, really, really neat. Like I said, this is a nice knife. I can definitely recommend this if you want like a light duty EDC. It's pretty big. This could do pretty good work for you in the kitchen. You can kind of keep your fingers off of it, off the bottom of the handle here. So if you wanted to work on like a cutting board, you could. I didn't do any food prep with this, so I can't speak to it, but the shape feels like it would work for that, especially if you use your pointer finger up here and this kind of style of grip. It's not ideal to keep a finger like this when cutting, but people do it anyway. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling on. This is going to be a really quick review here, but this is super cool. Big thanks to Mike from Sharpened Blade for being the one who bought this and letting me check it out first, of course. This will be going over to Gideon's stuff right after I'm done with it. So sometime later this week, I'll be shipping this out as well as one other knife to him. But yes, this is the Artisan Cutlery Ahab, and that is yeah, that's about it. This is an interesting design, and it's well done by Artisan in their AR RPM 9 steel, and just such a unique design. I don't really have many complaints about this guy. So if you're interested, these can be found at all sorts of different websites. Most retailers should have them. And yeah, that's going to be it from me today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.